Amara stepped out of the royal bathhouse, her body wrapped in the rich red silk the king himself had ordered. As the steam cleared, she saw them, the palace guards, waiting for her silent. Their faces like stone, radiating a quiet danger. They didn't speak a word to her. They didn't even look at her. They just turned and walked. She had no choice but to follow them through the long, echoing halls of the palace. The torches on the walls burned low, casting flickering shadows that danced like ghosts. Golden statues seemed to watch their procession, silent witnesses to her fate. Her heart thumped a frantic rhythm against her ribs, growing louder and harder with every step she took. Where were they taking her? The silence was heavy, broken only by the soft slap of her slippers on the polished stone floor. Finally, they reached a massive golden door, flanked by warriors in imposing black armor. The very air on it felt heavy, thick with anticipation, as if something forbidden and powerful waited just behind it. One of the guards beside her spoke for the first time, his voice a low, gravelly command, "Enter." Amara swallowed hard, her throat suddenly dry. Her hands trembled as she reached out and pushed the heavy door open. She stepped inside slowly, cautiously, and found herself in the king's private chamber. The room was vast and dimly lit by the warm, flickering glow of countless candles. Thick, royal curtains, the color of deep red wine, flowed from the high windows like rivers of blood. Exotic animal skins were spread across the floor, adding to the room's primal, masculine energy. And there, at the far end of the chamber, sitting on a massive, throne-like bed, was King Adagan. He was shirtless. His muscular chest, broad and powerful, glistened in the firelight. And his eyes, they were dangerous and readable, and fixed directly on her. The moment she entered, he had captured her in his gaze. Amara stood frozen just inside the doorway, the heavy door closing behind her with a soft click. The sound sealed her in. "Come," he said. His voice was calm, too calm, and somehow, that made it even more terrifying. She forced her feet to move, walking slowly towards him, feeling her heartbeat in places she couldn't explain. The space between them seemed to crackle with an insane energy. When she finally got close, he didn't speak. He simply stood up from the bed, his tall frame unfolding with a natural, predatory grace. He began to circle her slowly, just like he had done in the courtyard earlier that day. His presence was overwhelming. His aura filled every corner of the room, leaving no space for her own thoughts. He smelled of power, of the earth, and of strong palm wine. His voice finally broke the suffocating silence. "You fear me?" he said. It wasn't a question, but a statement of fact. He saw it in the way she held herself, in the slight tremor of her hands. Amara didn't answer. What could she say? He was the king, a king known for his temper and his might. Of course, she feared him. Then he moved closer, so close she could feel the warmth radiating from his body. His breath a ghost on her neck. He reached out and touched her, a single, slow finger, tracing a line from her shoulder, down the sensitive skin of her arm. A jolt went through her, and her stomach tightened into a knot. "I do not like lies," he said quietly, his voice a low murmur right next to her ear. "Look at me." She hesitated for a second, then slowly, she turned her eyes up to meet his and instantly regretted it. His gaze was a trap, holding her prisoner, searching her, seeing right through her. Then he asked a question that made her heart stop cold in her chest. "Do you know why you are here?" Amara forced herself to speak, her voice barely a whisper. To serve you, your majesty." A ghost of a smile, a flicker of something knowing and dangerous, touched his lips. "What if I want more than service?" he asked, his voice dropping even lower, becoming a seductive purr. Her chest tightened, and she found it hard to breathe. He stepped even closer, eliminating the last bit of space between them. His hand came up, lifting her chin gently but possessively. He forced her to keep looking into his hypnotic eyes. Then he said the words that would change everything, the words that confirmed her deepest fears and secret, unspoken desires. "Tonight," he declared, his voice a low rumble that vibrated through her, "I want to know if my thing still works. And you, Amara, you will help me find out. Thank you for watching this episode. What do you think will happen next? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss episode 6. We'll see you in the next one.